Okay, so we start working on a trunk, and I want to add a little bit extra edge to the trunk, creating kind of more twisted with extra details, something more unusual. And you can use the same techniques on many trees. One nice about the Plant Factory, this is allowed you to produce very natural looking trunks, or even more sci-fi kind of fantasy type as well. So let's go ahead right here. I will go set height maybe 12, and again this will represent number 12, but normally think about this as a meters currently, so 12 meters. And I always add variation to this. What variation help us to do? It is plus minus 2 from 12. So right here you can see we have it kind of little bit discoloring, semi-transparency. So it's tell you, depend when we're creating, the size can be changed from the 14 meters to 10 meters. Anytime when you want to see variations, one way to do is going to your root, and right here you can see we have it seed. Seed allowed us to manipulate with random presettings, and you can see when I click, I create different, and our tree is changing in its height because every time regenerating. We have another ability to do this if, for example, your version does not allow it, or when we start connecting to our seasons in health, for example, connection does not allow variations. I'll show how to do this other ways with random numbers and just simple addition. So we'll do this in tutorials when we'll start connecting to the edge, health, and seasons as well. Okay, so right here our segment. Next, I want to create a little bit more thinner, because with the money I want to create bills kind of all over big ones. So we'll go and let's reduce these ones maybe to about 35. Okay, as well you notice we have the same height and low, so let's go ahead in the filter, and we have it one related to the parent, but we want to instance filter, so we'll open and we'll just go take top. Okay, this is bottom, this top, we take top and bring down. I not necessarily want to go all the way to the 0, so I don't want to have this pointy. I'm just going to bring maybe about quarter right here. Okay, we'll click OK. And to make this top a little bit nicer and kind of smoother, I like to work on a cap profile. So for this, I'm just take this size and bring down. So you'll notice it's kind of a little bit smooth out cap. If you want to do more on the trunk, we'll just do different ways. So right here is our cap kind of completed. Okay, next, let's add some root flare to create kind of effect, tree more touch to the top. And I'll show you also some small kind of options you add to root flare, so they work very nice when using with the ecosystem. So we'll go enable, and right here again 5. So I'm going to add additional randomness to this. There are variations. We'll take randomness of the roots and pop up a little bit higher. Okay, as well height right now it's 1, so let's put it maybe plus minus a little bit. So it's height, it's how high they're going, these lines, so how far are they going, and we'll just add a little bit variation. We'll leave it base same. Depth, maybe reduce slightly. So we have a nice touch, but it doesn't overwhelm. And you know what? Let's take width down as well, so we still have this kind of nice lines. I think that is nice kind of touch. It's linked to the ground, the root. Okay, next we'll go inside the influence tab. So in influence, you notice right here we have it access preparation. So this is how we will create some little bit distortions. Let's go ahead, set maybe to 0.6, and let's create quite a bit effect. To smooth this out, we needed a reduced frequency, so we'll go maybe 0.4. And some things, think about frequency, If it's a bigger number, the more condensed, the smaller number, less those generators, so it will create a little bit bigger effect. That's what we're going after. Okay, other things what I want to do, I want to apply additional local effect based on this one. So the first what we're going to do, it is, let's slightly twist it. So what I want to do is twist right here. See where we have it, the nice integration. And you know what, let's upgrade, subdivide our tree. So subdivision will give it us a little bit better details preview. And you'll notice I will go between increasing subdivision in some details, and when I'm satisfied with these details, I will decrease, because increasing will reduce some speed regeneration. It's give it some lagging on your screen, and with a less subdivision, less polygons, you will work faster. But when we export in a view, you want increase polygon accounts when it's look good, because this will affect what quality of the plant will export in a view. And sometimes maybe you notice your displacement doesn't look as it's supposed to be. Reason is probably you have very low subdivision, so it doesn't look good. Okay, we'll go to now. Let's work on a twist. And right here, what I want to do, it's maybe just set a little bit smaller. And let's put it 0, 1. So it's just add a little bit twist to the tree. Okay, we'll go add one more. And you know, this way we'll go to add curl. Okay, let's set again a smaller radius. Okay, except we'll leave it Z a little bit smaller and Y pop up a little bit higher. It's giving us that slide effect, a little bit bending, so its tree does not necessarily stay and look right. Combining with preparation, twisting, which is twist tree a little bit on side. If you want to see more, you always can pop up higher, and you can see right here, see how roots start twisting. The overall tree is twisting, and remember your branches will also position twisted, but this is a little bit too high. What I want to do is, how I said before, just apply maybe 3, apply a little bit twist, so our roots kind of doesn't necessarily go straight forward, just leave it twisting applied to them. Okay, I will use the relative selection, so I think this is about right. And next step, let's work a little bit on the materials, and we'll work adding some body displacement. So let's do work on apply maps and creating on body displacement map.